Hi. Okay, so I had gotten a download to do another masculine and feminine energy update type of reading. I don't know where this is going to go or how long it's going to go, but I do know that there's some downloads in here for whoever might need to hear this. So as I was kind of contemplating and channeling my own inner feminine and masculine, and plus all of this retrograde energy. Mercury's in retrograde right now. We're in the thick of it. And I'm filming this on September 19th, 2022. So there's a lot of planets in retrograde, and I was just doing some reflection of how I ended up here, 37 years into life, and what my masculine and feminine have really taught each other. And the one thing that I could say is the one thing that I wish I knew 10 years ago, before I went into a major karmatic cycle in my life, which I'm thankful for because it's brought me so much enlightenment. Is that I wish that my masculine reflectively, looking at like the last 10-year cycle, I don't wish this, but I'm aware of this now. My masculine was more grounded and calm and sometimes that masculine side of me takes action in the wrong way. And sometimes that masculine is weak. And moving forward, what I want for the masculine to do is to be more stern in boundaries and stronger when it comes to weaknesses. Stronger when it comes to consistency and habits. And I also wish that my feminine would take on those qualities as well, in terms of being more receptive to trust what the inner masculine is trying to say to the inner feminine. I can't tell you how many times I did things to please people because I wanted to avoid drama. And no matter what, drama would always show up. And if anything, it made me look more naive. And if anything, it made me come off like a class clown sometimes. And my masculine wants my feminine to take things more seriously. And my feminine wants my masculine to trust more. And that's what if I could tell myself at 27 years old that and really actually implement it consistently. I don't know, this is a wholly retrograde conversation, but I think what it comes down to is just gratitude for life, existence, awareness, God's forgiveness. Because 10 years ago, I was very, I did not believe in God, and now I have a stronger relationship with Source, with God, and how much it's changed me and how much I look forward to being changed, and I surrender to that. So, there's my testimony. But let's see what the masculine and the feminine want to talk about with these retrograde energies. I almost get this energy of you walking by faith and not by sight. And I feel like that's been a pretty big theme for the last few years, but specifically since June, the summertime. So, the Page of Wands is coming through, and I would say this is about allowing the feminine inside of you to create, to be creative, to see your visions, listen to it, and find a way to make it become tangible. Retrogrades always have a story to tell. This is definitely about doing what you love, no matter what people think. Sometimes the feminine's too timid, or the masculine's too timid. And it's beautiful when they're in harmony. This is definitely about creation. It's about protection. It's about prayers being manifested. What else? The Hierophant. This is definitely the divine masculine energy. It's fiery. This also could be sign for you to follow the guidance from your softer masculine energy. This could be about praying, trusting your prayers, believing. I feel like both the feminine and the masculine collectively could do a better job at believing. Temperance and the Page of Cups. Whoa. As I was saying that's believing that your prayers will manifest. And it might be completely opposite energies. But that's what it's about. That's the duality of the feminine and the masculine. Because the water is feminine, the fire is masculine, and the combination of the two creates that rainbow. So this could be reconciliation energy. This could be getting enough time in the sun, getting enough time in the moon, following the moon cycles. That's so interesting because as the Page of Cups came out, I saw the full moon and I was like, ooh, they might meet around a full moon or something to do with the full moon. And I was kind of feeling that earlier as I started this reading. I was picking up on this energy of really, really following and trusting and believing in your manifestations when it comes to the moon cycles. So if you follow, write down goals, short-term goals, things that you can achieve within a 28-day, 30-day cycle, and watch it unfold, whether it's stop smoking cigarettes or, deciding that you want to read a book that you haven't read in a long time, or just something that improves your self-esteem on a personal level. Because truly what I feel like when it comes to reconciliation is you reconcile with yourself first. Because if you know yourself for certain, it's easier to trust once you come across a soulmate that is like-minded. And then that's when the masculine and the feminine reconcile. I know for me personally, my masculine gets so impatient, and my feminine my masculine sometimes trips on my feminine, and then vice versa. So if there can just be some type of way to get these two to all I know is that prayer and manifestation work, and surrounding yourself with positive things is always helpful. Self-help books or good people, good places, things that make you feel peace and in a state of believing and receiving. I think too, with the Page of Cups here, this is something that it's been a long time for you to really, really get in touch and connected with. I was specifically picking up on the solar plexus and the sacral and the root chakra type of energy. So it might be good for you to take some salt baths or get around water, the ocean. That's very beautiful, though. Let's see here, what else? The Ace of Pentacles. So this is tangibility. This is, I feel like, union of the masculine and the feminine. I was just getting this energy of staying grounded no matter what during this time, because it can be very scary. The Ace of Wands, holy shit. So this is definitely creation at its finest. New opportunities, new beginnings. This fiery energy of once you believe, you'll receive. Oh, right at the bottom of the text, fucking Ten of Pentacles. Excuse me, I didn't mean to say that. Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Interesting. So it feels like you're going to go from, like, there's this energy of really, really putting the trust into the universe and the belief in God or the higher power, and it'll manifest. And you'll see the creation if it's not already started and created. This is definitely tangible, long-term happiness, fulfillment, something that's probably some type of like internal peace that is owed to you. That's quite beautiful. I want to leave it there. The winds just started picking up as I was asking if I should leave it there, and I was just getting this strong feeling of like, let's just leave it there for right now. But I hope that something in here was a really cool sign or a download for you, something that was enlightening for you. Yeah, and until next time, thank you so much. Take care.